Prana is energy. Whatever we experience, whatever you see, whatever existing, also whatever moving, animating in action, is because of certain form of energy and which is nothing but prana. We say it is a life force. Is it something which has life? That only prana which doesn't have life is not prana? As a human being, for our convenience, we recognize this prana as a life force, our life force. What we are experiencing eventually, or what many masters are saying, or what many spiritual texts are saying, is this statement, which is what is here, this whole universe is nothing but energy, which means it is nothing but a form of life force. But we don't inquire much into that direction. Let us inquire, let us evaluate based on our experience. Yoga Sutra talks about this Ashtanga Yoga, 8 steps, 8 limbs, 8-fold practice. Not only yama niyama, not only asana, pranayama also part of that practice. Regulating the prana, regulating this life energy, regulating this vital force. Why we have to regulate that? Why we have to keep on refilling? A layman answer, a simple answer is, even if you want to survive, we need this energy. Not only for surviving, while we are surviving, if we want to do anything, we need energy. What's our common understanding? We get the energy by food. Not just general food, nutrition, right combination, the food with right nutrition. Enough calcium, enough minerals, enough carbohydrates, enough protein, enough fat, enough vitamins, etc., etc. It's our daily affair. Young age, we didn't have the problem. Once we get up, we don't think what to eat. You know, we were given whatever that given, whether you like it or you don't like it, you will be fed, or you will be forced to eat, or you will be told stories to eat. Once we grow up, the problem starts from the morning. What to eat for breakfast? You like bread? Okay, bread. First day okay, second day okay, third day okay. Afterwards, oh, bread again. What's next? What else I can eat? While we are eating breakfast, already we make the plan. Okay, what to eat for lunch? Where to eat? Do I need to cook? Eating with a friend or with the family members? While eating lunch, already you have make a plan for dinner. There are people, they make a plan for a whole week. There are very busy people, they even make a plan for the whole month. So invite him, okay, shall we go for lunch today? Check my appointment. No, no, I booked this lunch last month itself. So it becomes our daily affair. Already we got into this mindset. The food is the main source of energy. So we have to, you like it, you don't like it, you have to keep eating. After some time, whether body needs or not, the mind needs, the tongue needs, we keep eating. But yoga says it is one source for our energy consumption, for our energy input. In fact, the food what we are taking, it says is connecting with your energy system, energy centers, so that the body functioning, your physical body functioning properly, just to activate that. Various ways we are getting the energy, we can get the energy. It is not only through the food. But generally we don't know or don't explore, because the body already get used to it. So when we don't eat, it starts even from the mind. We already feel hungry, whether that comes from body or not. So then you see the whole life, it seems just the energy is keep on going and we keep on refilling, adding, charging the battery. So continuously going on. We don't ask like why this is going this way. Is there any other way? I can survive. It saves a lot of my time, energy, money, everything. That's where the question comes, okay, why this life is like that? Why I have to survive like this? Why this whole cycle is happening? You look at the daily life, getting up, eating, in between doing something, eating, in between doing something, eating and preparing to sleep, sleeping, then what? Get up, eating, doing something, eating, doing something, eating, and sleeping again. Then one fine day gone. The body will not take any more food. Gone to long sleep. Never get up. Then what happened? All our effort. From childhood, I worked hard to learn this language. From this school, I learned something. From that master, I learned something. I am good in max. I know this how to do. I can do coding. I can do painting. I can create new things. I can build a beautiful house. I can stand upside down even 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Working very hard to learn something, to achieve something. So it's the daily process. We gain energy and we lose energy. Continuously happening, non-stop. That's where the yogis are saying, what you know is very less. What you don't know is this whole universe. If you want to know yourself, chase the prana. Observe yourself. Observe this body. Observe the breath. Observe the sensations happening through the breath. Observe the mind. Observe this whole thought process. Look and see that where this whole energy movement comes from, where it is happening, why it is happening, why this whole cycle, this process is such a way. Who created this idiotic cycle? Seems whoever created this doesn't have any brain. They make the whole process very boring and tiresome, and a lot of things are not revealed. But because generally we don't give attention to these things, there are other things are covering that. So people won't ask questions. It's like you make a pathetic food, but on top of that you do nice dress up, nice garnishing, colorful one. By seeing it looks very attractive. And you buy only after eating, you know it's not yummy. Life is like that. So interesting when we were young, right? We are young, we are waiting when I will grow up, when I will be taller, when I ride the bicycle, when I ride the bike. lot of teenagers waiting. When I hit 17, 18, I can drive. After getting old, 20, 30, after 30, then slowly, my best time is my childhood. I miss my childhood. My best time is my college time. My best time is dating time. You maybe married the same person, but they say no, 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 no. After marriage, it's pathetic, but before marriage, it's wonderful. It's like the garnishing on top of the food. Looks very attractive. Once you start to live, got old, then it is not sweet anymore. It is bitter. Why? Just because we don't know. A lot of people don't ask this. Why this is like this? That's where yogis are saying, you look at your daily life, you have a waking state. The time you got up, from the time you go to bed, it's a waking state. You know very well. You are very conscious about it. You are aware what's going on. And you go to sleep, but the sleep is not like straight away deep. So in the sleep, we are getting dream. So then they say it is the state of dream, dreaming state. Then there is a time we are going into deep sleep state. Which we know, but they say it is not limited to that. You have one more state, which is fourth state. They don't even name it, they simply call it fourth state. Because we are not aware of that state, we limit ourselves within these three states. Now, when we are connecting with the prana, understanding the prana, that helps to get into that fourth state. Even among these three states, how much we really know about it, do we really aware of these states completely, or the mechanism, the structure of these states? We ask like few questions, then generally we see that no, we really don't know. At least to waking state, we may say something. But when we look at the dreaming state, why the dreams are happening, first of all? Okay, it is happening, we don't know the answer. But how come while I was dreaming, it was so real? The experience was as though I am in one other world in waking state. Sometimes dreaming state was so clear than waking state, especially if the life is boring. The people wait to go to sleep. They enjoy the dreams very much than the daily life. And how it is happening, it is completely a world itself. Then the deep sleep, it is the other mystery, totally disconnected, everything gone. No awareness, but still I am alive. When I get up, I see I slept well. If we start to inquire this, what is dream, nature of the dreaming state, what is sleep, nature of this deep sleep, we will start to know more, realize more, understand more, which also will help to some extent to connect with our waking state. Now, if we ask the question, why the energies are keep on reducing, I have to keep refilling, recharging by food, by sleep, and why this cycle? The answer is in that fourth state. The answer for all these questions comes from this journey where we are chasing prana. What is prana? What is the mechanism? Where it is originating? How it is happening? This search, this inquiry leading us towards this fourth state, and that fourth state gives the answer. So we are regulating the prana not for any other purpose. That connection with the breath make us to see what is happening in the waking state. Bring a lot of focus, awareness, attention. We will start to see ourselves through other perspective than before, because we do things slowly. We look into the whole thought process, the emotions, the desires, the likes and dislikes, the cravings, the attachments, the actions, seeing more deeply. By seeing the breath, by regulating the breath, we start to see ourselves deeper. All this while we are seeing ourselves. When we see that selfie photo standing in front of the mirror, we always see, but only the outer appearance or what we want to see. But by pranayama, we are taking selfie of our inner side. Our smartphone can take the selfie only the outer side. But smart prana takes the selfie of our inner side. At the beginning, the photo is very ugly. The inner selfie is very ugly. Outside may be beautiful. Why? We start to see all our dirty things, ugly things. That's where we realize our jealousy, our cravings, our anger. It gives a new perception. Then you start to see slowly, if you are able to hold on to that. A lot of people not ready to take that inner selfie because at the beginning it is keep on revealing the other side of themselves. Either they feel scary or they don't want to see that. It's okay. I don't want to care about it now. Let me enjoy this outer beauty. Not only about the waking state, also it is revealing about the dreaming state. If the journey continues, if the search, the inquiry continues, then we are really seeing the reality, our real nature, the potential of our existence. That lead us to know the whole existence, which is what yogis are saying as fourth state. They say all these three states are momentary. The waking state is like a dreaming state. Dreaming state is like a waking state. It comes and goes. It appears, it disappears. That's why The dream, however beautiful, however wonderful, it doesn't continue. Not only it doesn't continue, you cannot recreate the same dream again. Suppose you enjoy a beautiful dream, wonderful dream. Suddenly somebody wake you up. But you are so much enjoying wonderful dream. You have got a crown as Miss Universe or Mr. World. Whole world is like, praising you, like whatever your dream daytime you got, it was happening in the night sleeping time dream. Somebody wake you up. Then you want to get that same dream again, go to bed again, sleeping. Cannot recreate. Gone. But there are some people, they have some experience, like continuously they have some same kind of dreams for some time. Like a TV serial, chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, more or less, not necessarily the same. So it is not permanent, it is not there, it is there today, tomorrow, no. So we can't really differentiate. But the waking state, it has the continuity, then we think, we assume the waking state is real, dreaming state is not real. But yogis are saying not only your waking dreaming state, your waking state also is not real. It is just there. And the deep sleep state, totally you disappear. But there is one other state, fourth state, which is real, which is the base, which is the ultimate reality. So the aim of pranayama practice is to realize our waking state is nothing but a dream. Our dreaming state doesn't have any existence on its own. Deep sleep state, it is also not permanent. So when we see our daily life, the whole cycle is going on. When we start to relate with our breath movement, you can notice the way the mind functions itself will change. Change for what? It is not something it is bad, it is going to change to good. No. It is changing, transforming towards the reality. It is revealing the impermanency of our so-called understanding about ourselves. It is revealing the illusionary condition of our daily life. So while we are practicing, there is a lot of different kind of challenges like numbness, blockage, feeling sleepy, not able to do every day. Not only that, you are able to do well, you are able to lengthen the breath, you are feeling energized. This is also part of that impermanent. This is also part of that dream, like a dream. So if you are doing well, if your practice is going better, don't feel that there is a halo is developing over your head. If there is some challenge you are not able to do, don't feel frustrated, don't feel disappointed, because you achieve, you don't achieve, still it is the dream, still it is the illusion only. So the aim is not to achieve something. What is the aim? The aim is to know this cycle has to end somewhere. This search needs to end somewhere. And I need to know the fourth state, which is the basis for all these three states. Along with that night dream, don't add daydreams. After pranayama practice, I will be very young, I'll live longer, I'll float, I will fly. Don't get into those dreams. We have already a lot of dreams, enough. So when you go to sleep, don't look for sweet dreams. Your expectation is supposed to be deep sleep, dreamless sleep. So generally it becomes a universal culture, right? You say good night, sweet dreams. That's what we wish them. So yoga practitioner, you have to wish them, you go to deep sleep, dreamless sleep. That's where they energize well, they refresh well. Because people don't understand about this whole method of these various states. They think sweet dreams are good, nightmares are problematic. No, any kind of dreams has to disappear eventually. When we read books about pranayama, so much importance given on the techniques, very less importance given on the lifestyle, on the way we see the life, of the way we relate with the practice. So it is important the state of mind as much as the importance we give for techniques. So please ask these questions. How this energy come from? How this energy movement is happening? How this cycle is going on? In what way I can recreate this cycle, this energy, without getting into these various cycles? Is this energy come from outside or this energy happening within me? And what really I am getting by this? Why I need to work hard to follow this cycle? When you ask these questions, that will help us to see more, give better clarity to our understanding. So the practice has a direction along with the way where the yogis were walking the same path. So I have a few questions. There are many years without mucus in the nose. Why? I have checked in the hospital that I have nasosinusitis. Is it because of this? I I mean, I don't think like you will be like completely without any mucus. It may be not too much. The possibility is if that air element too much, then there is certain dryness. Maybe it is because of that, unless you have that basic fluid flow movement. If it is there, which is fine. And blood circulation is not good when sitting in swastikasana. Right leg will be numb. What should I pay attention in my asana practice, or mainly focus on which asana? Start from your hip joints. Check the pelvis position. If you can sit comfortably, Baddha Konasana, Upavishta Konasana, work for that. Also, check your Supta Virasana, even with support comfortable, without support also if you are able to do. And furthermore, righty band, outer legs. So this is about the pelvis. On top of that, your spinal column. And also, if you are not get used to sit longer, at the beginning, even you may be practicing asana sometime, but at the beginning you will get that, but with the practice, it will change. Swastikasana, when you sit also, every 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you keep changing the legs. Don't sit in only one leg. It's a general way. Maybe when we do some asana practice, we will look into more. Okay. Next question. So this question is from few days back question. Practice. When practicing elongating the gap, increasing the gap after exhalation, always feeling there is still air, haven't released out, exhaled out. Not completely exhaling. I tried exhale full before hold, then I feel very much tense and pressure in the diaphragm. Brain and chest also become tense. Okay. Let me make it clear. We are not holding the breath. Not only after inhalation, also after exhalation. That requires a little bit other way approach when we start to retain. Right now, just giving that gap a little longer, the pause. That's why I keep saying it is the gap, it is the pause. It is the suspension of the activity. If normally, maybe not even this second, it's just half of this moment, the gap. So we are just giving that long, that's all. So don't straight away increase longer. And your experience of still exhaling, feel like still a breath is there, which may be possible because we were trying to equalize the duration. So naturally, your capacity of exhalation may be longer. So you are limiting it because we are guiding this way. Then you feel like you can still exhale like that. Understand the concept and you practice accordingly, according to your capacity. Though I say, okay, 6 counts or 8 counts, probably your inhalation 10 counts, your exhalation 10 counts, you may do without much trouble. You can do that. And if you find you still want to exhale and you stopping it and you start to give the gap, naturally your body will start to react or resist. So first get clear understanding about the length. What is your capacity? And check, are you doing as per your capacity? So if you know that, that will solve the problem. whenever you feeling any kind of tension in the breathing one, you wait, go for normal breathing. Even though the class continues, you don't rush to do that. You go for a normal breathing, wait and stay in that normal breathing. Then you can slowly get into the next cycle. Don't chase the instructions, even though you have to follow, but later you can review. We have the videos. If something you missed, you can look into that. You can understand that way. Okay. Okay, this question is not there, is it? Yeah. That was the previous question. Now the other question. During the past week, I found myself stop breathing naturally longer than 2 counts. If I am too relaxed and not paying attention to remind myself start breathing again after the gap, is it normal? So I understand your breathing almost reduced like less counts, 2 counts when you are in the relaxing time and not paying attention to remind myself start breathing again after the gap. And your gap also increased, I suppose. That's my understanding. If the breath flow happening and it slows down, it is okay. But it depends on where you are. You need to understand there should be still certain coordination with your actions, with your breath. Suppose you are frying something, you are cooking. Then you can see that based on the movement, the breath flow changes. Normal time, the breath flow is different. But if you are deliberately slowing down, then what happens? Suppose if the fry need to be done faster, you can notice your hand moves slowly. So the fry becomes like, it's really burnt. You won't get the food, you get something like fried one, completely black one, right? So you have to relate based on your daily activity. If it is naturally slowing down, it's okay. But if you are doing it deliberately, you have to be aware why, how you are doing it. In the relaxing time, the breath is slows down, gap also increasing, but still your energy level is okay, your attention is okay, you have the same alertness, then it is fine. Okay. Okay. This is the other question. From 28. In last term, I found the right side body is blocked, especially in right nostril, respiratory system, right side, right front groin, right rib is also tight and heavy. While I found some obvious changes in this term, especially opening in right nostril, right trachea, and right front groin. In Ujjayi inhalation with sound, I found it can help to open my right bottom rib cage. I also found the inhalation also rub throat until the inner wall of chest. Is this feeling right? Uh, so it's blocked. Now you feel opening up, and you are able to feel the balancing between the right and left. If it is that, yes, fine. Also, you should not, when you say about this throat and the other opening, you should not feel any discomfort after practicing, any rubbing sensation. Feeling is different, but it is bringing some discomfort is different, so should not be there. So you just check that. No, suddenly I'm not able to paste. Tian, can you copy and paste the other question? Yeah. I'm not able to do. I don't know why. Okay, I have got one question here. Yeah. China's Yellow Emperor, classic of internal medicine, speaks of tranquility and emptiness, and true Qi follows from it. It also starts from observing the breath and also experience the circulation of true Qi in the body. I have practiced this method for 4 years, and now I follow the teacher to learn yoga breathing method. I hope these two methods can promote each other and the teacher understand this way. Exactly. the traditional approach, the masters, you can find a lot of similarities. Sometimes the words may be different, the way of explaining, the expression may be different, but the experience will be the same. So it is the same what you mentioned here. The technical terms they have used probably different. So if you have a English version of that particular one, what you are saying, if it is possible, please share. But the message is the same. Very easily can support each other. Okay, I will try again. You also cannot copy. Okay, something happened with the Zoom. No. Okay, suppose I try to send a direct message. See that can copy. Okay, we are not able to put the question on the chat box. It is not accepting. Okay, I got one. Okay, inhalation changed, emotions, asanas become uplifted. Thanks. My questions are no questions. Okay. Let's hold on that questions. We will see that questions next week. Okay. Also, we are almost time. There are a few more questions. We'll review the next session. Rest well, sleep well, without any dreams. See you tomorrow. Namaste. Thank you.
Namaste, sir. Thank you.